Hi, good morning, everyone. I've had a lot of emails and comments and messages asking me to go through briefly what makes difference, basically, the Quicklase lasers dual to any other lasers available on the market. We're talking about soft tissue lasers as opposed to hard tissue lasers. As you can see in here, the Quicklase, it is an intuitive design laser, and it's a total laser made by us in the UK. We have various lasers. I won't bother you and go through this, but I'll go straight to the way it is. But briefly, we have a single wavelength laser, which is an 810 nanometers. We have the 12-watt joule with a 4-inch screen. The joule laser incorporates both wavelengths, the 810 and the 980 together. So you could use them as individual, as in 810, 980, or both together. We have the super one, which is the beast, we refer to it, the 6-inch screen laser, and again is dual with two wavelengths, 810 and the 980. The beauty about this laser has not only 24 presets procedures, the booklet, but it has shortcuts as well. So you have straight away and procedures, you can jump into them directly. That's the beauty about it. What makes it unique for the Quicklase, the most important part of the laser is looking after the fiber. So it doesn't snap, it doesn't break, it doesn't get damaged, if you like. Okay. The beauty about the Quicklase, we have the caddy or the house for the fiber. Literally, there's a fiber and it goes inside between the lasers. That's the beauty about it. Now we're gonna come and talk about why the Quicklase dual and why not any other direct lasers available in the UK. First of all, I'd like to emphasize Quicklase is a UK made lasers. If you look on the bottom right hand side, you can see British flag, and I'm going to show you in a minute our factory and the operation. Now, looking at the board, the actual board, we use an ARM processor, which is a medical processor. Every single laser has its own memory card located on the laser. So you could literally see the mini SD card on the board where hosts all the programs, the versions, the graphics, everything. So everything not only on the non-volatile memory, but stored as well on the memory of the card itself. You can see on the bottom left-hand side of the screen where we have the name of the laser and the version and all of that. By the way, these boards are made by us here in the UK with our own packer machine, which populates all the components on the actual boards. You can see the dual channels of the lasers. This is for the 810, that black block kind of electronics things. And then beneath it is the 980. So 810 and 980 basically, where you can see we have the dual channels. Here we are, you can see this clearly, copyright, dentalase, issue number, and then the file name. Here we go. There is the two dual diodes, which is really the brain or the brains of the machine. So you can see the 810 diode and the 980, and they mount it on a heat sink. It's a dual heat sink, by the way. And you're going to see we have dual cooling system in a minute, where you have the fan permanently on and a fan behind when the actual diodes are in situ inside the case itself. Here we are. This is what I'm talking about. There is the dual cooling. There is one fan bottom left hand side and a big fan as well. So we have the dual cooling for the dual diodes. There are the two diodes. Here we go. The diodes mounted on the dual heatsink, and you can see the connections of the fibers. Those little fine strands, they go into the big fiber, and there's the connector. Now, this joining is the secret of our sauce, how we join both together, and why ours is more successful than any other laser. There is an example of the actual fiber. You have a single strand fiber, and then you have a dual connections where you have two holes or two eyes, one for the 810 and the one on the right for the 980. That's what defines the dual, basically, where you have two wavelengths coming out together. What we use ceramic inserts into our connectors and ceramic fibers. Yes, they are slightly more expensive, but they optimize the lasing. You don't get any heat or you don't get any loss of energy with them. That's the beauty about using ceramic to the metal. You'll find a lot of lasers on the market. They use metal connections. You see where the mouse is moving, and metal connections inside, whereas with ours, we use ceramic. These are custom made for us. When we did the FDA study for the dual technology, the FDA said, wait a minute, stop. What the hell is the dual? So we had to go into a research and further research from Salt Lake City in Utah and do basically further FDA research. And then we obtained the FDA back in 2007, and you can see this on the FDA original website, with the FDA number. There is the dual wavelength, the 810. You can see it on the light spectrum, and you can see where they meet together. So literally all the action of the dual is done right here, right in front of you where the arrow is. Obviously, as we know, the 810 is more, the wavelength is more towards the coagulation, and the 980 is more towards the cutting, the ablation. This graph will explain it more, the 810 nanometers and then the 980 nanometers. And the FDA study says when using 50-50 of both wavelengths, you'll get far better ablation and coagulation. So for example, if we use 4 watt, so it will take 2 watt the laser automatically of the 810 nanometers, and it will take 980 of the 980 nanometers. So you get better coagulation and better cutting, obviously. The laser comes complete. When you open the case, I can see the video on Facebook, on my page or Quicklase page, you can see everything is there. The fibers, the power supply, the disposable tips. You'll find the whitening therapy, the TMJ therapy, the glasses, the foot switch, everything you need, basic instructions, the online training on paper. It basically comes complete. There's nothing missing from that laser. Unlike the competitors, when you buy their laser, you have to go out and buy later on something else as an add-on. With ours, it comes all complete. That's the beauty about the Quicklase and the family of Quicklase lasers. Specification, you could find this for each laser has own specification, the class, the type, the power, etc., etc. They're available on our website. All our lasers have preset procedures as a guide within, we call it the booklet, the clinical booklet, where you could use various procedures, which is mainly used once during, if you like, day-to-day surgery, like perio, endio, or fibroma removals. You're going to do this every now and then, and so forth, basically. Ulcers, crownectomy, frenectomy. Basically, you have 24 procedures. You have 20 procedures for the 4-inch screen, the dual laser 12 watt, or you have 24 procedures for the, refer to it as the beast, the big, nice laser, basically, the 12 watt dual. Laser comes complete with the prisms for the whitening, as well as the prism for the therapy, and they all mount on top of the cutting handpiece. So that's why it's called the all-in-one handpiece. You could use it for cutting, ablation, for therapy, or for whitening. That's the beauty about it. So you don't have to have 3 different handpieces, unplug, unplug, or disconnect and reconnect other handpieces. Basically, they come all as, if you like, in a nice packing. Here we are. There is that little package with the both prisms for the whitening and the therapy, and the one on the left for strippable fiber. You get the cleaving fiber, the stripper for the fiber, the actual handpiece, the disposable handpiece, a DVD of all the videos, although the latest clinical videos always updated on our website. You will do get the surgery sticker, the caution sticker, and as well as a cleaning cloth as well. The laser comes complete with wired foot switch. Now, the law for the CE approval and the FDA, you must have a wired foot switch. Okay, it's not allowed as a medical device to have a wireless foot switch. So, as a standard, we have the wired foot switch. Should you need the wireless foot switch, is available as an option. Same thing with the disposable tips. They are more economical and far better to use than the disposable, if you like, fiber disposable tips. That option is an expensive option, but is available should you need it. When you open the case, you have everything you need or your heart wishes to have with the laser inside the case. So you have the patient glasses, the dentist protection glasses, as well as the nurse. You'll have the foot switch, the wired foot switch. As I said, the wireless is optional. You have the fiber cable. You have the all-in-one handpiece. You get 25 disposable tips, guiding tips. You get the strippable fiber. You get the cleaver for the fiber. You get these two lovely little cases, which has all the accessories in it. And should you wish to have the fiber disposable tip, then yes, they are available. You get with it the complete prisms, which is the whitening and the therapy. There's a nice video on my on my Facebook page on the laser itself, and on our, I think it's been updated on our website as well. You get obviously parts, you get a lovely carrying case with it. The laser comes in multilingual, so you want it in English, in Arabic, Spanish, pictorial, clinical, then you can have it available. Our lasers have help included. The question mark is the help. For example, and here is the perio. Then if you click on the arrow, it will tell you how to do the perio thing. The beauty about it comes with 6 languages. Now I understand the help language file comes as a standard as English, but now will be available, or it is already been issued, I understand, in Spanish as well. That's the beauty about it. What goes with the lasers as an add-on, we have an in-surgery or in-office teeth whitening product, which is activated with the laser, should you wish to. It comes complete with the, it comes in 2 formats, powder format, which you mix it in surgery, it doesn't take long. This is especially good for hot countries, so then the peroxide doesn't get messed up with the heat, transportation, or storage problems. And we do have the syringes type of in surgery. They come in a 3cc pre-mixed already, which I don't prefer that personally. It's okay for cold countries, transportation and storage, so it's prolonged basically. All our products made by us, literally by Quicklase. What backs up the in surgery, we have the carbamide peroxide, and it comes in this little, I call it the vanity kit, or the standard kit. Both kits, you can customize them to your surgery name, so you can do free branding. We do have 10 and 16% for the UK and Europe, and for overseas we have the 22 and 30% as well available. They come with posters, patients leaflets, display stands. We have all of those available. We do have an intense kit, which is a laser kit as well. It is for a single patient, which is a combined kit. So you start the process in surgery, and you finish, the patient will finish it off at home for better luster, basically. The laser comes with all the marketing materials, patient's leaflets as well. Okay, so I hope that explained to you the why should the dentist choose a Quicklase laser to another. Basically, in a nutshell, the Quicklase box comes with the 3 lasers in one box. So you have the 810, the 980, or both together. So you could run the laser in 3 modes. The standard is both together, but you could run it as 810 or 980. Okay, that's the beauty about it. So it's 3 lasers in one, 3 diodes in one, an all-in-one handpiece, which is three applications in one handpiece, which is cutting, therapy, and whitening. That's the beauty about it. And don't forget, it is color-coded screen, easy to use, simple to use, and it's the most widely used laser in the Middle East and in the United Kingdom. So go for it. It's lovely laser. You won't be disappointed, and I guarantee you that.